Hello students, here we are with the lecture in physics, wherein we have started with the second chapter in your syllabus, that is mathematical method. In mathematical method, the first unit that we have to complete, or the first part that we have to complete, is the vector analysis, wherein we need to go for what are scalars and what are vectors. In the last video, I have just explained you and given you the definition of a scalar physical quantity. Okay, so we'll revise that again. We'll go for some properties of these scalars and then we'll go for the vector and vector analysis. Okay, now scalars, as we know, okay, in Marathi we call this scalars as Adisha Rashi. You must have referred to this in your 12th standard. Okay? Scalars are physical quantities. What are scalars? These are physical quantities which can be completely expressed. Which can be completely expressed by magnitude alone. So those physical quantities which require only magnitude to give their complete expression, त्यांच्या पूर्णत्वासाठी केवळ त्यांचं मूल्य मॅग्निट्यूड देणं आवश्यक असतं, अशा राशींना, अशा फिजिकल क्वांटिटीजना म्हटलं जातं स्केलर्स. सो मराठीमध्ये आपण त्यांना म्हणतो अदिश. अदिश म्हणजे दिशा नसलेल्या, दिशा देण्याची गरज नसलेल्या फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज. सो वी डू नॉट रिक्वायर टू गिव्ह द डायरेक्शनल आस्पेक्ट टू दिस फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज. डायरेक्शन देण्याची गरज नाही, अशा फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज आर स्केलर क्वांटिटीज. ओके, व्हॉट आर द एक्झाम्पल्स ऑफ स्केलर क्वांटिटीज? Examples of scalar quantities: mass, okay, length, time, okay, work. All these quantities, physical quantities, are going to be scalar quantities. Why? Because we give them with only magnitude. Say for example, when I take mass equals to 50 grams. That is sufficient to say, na? I need not say mass equal to 50 grams, northeast, northwest, south, southeast, southwest, or so on. Is it necessary to give the direction along with this mass? Not at all. So mass becomes a scalar quantity. Then distance again is a scalar quantity. So when I say that I walked a distance of 10 kilometers, it is sufficient to express the distance that I have covered. How much? 10 kilometers. For expressing distance, there is no need to give the direction. So distance becomes a scalar quantity. Are you getting it? Now, a vector quantity. What are vectors or vector physical quantities? Now, these are the physical quantities which can be completely expressed by magnitude along with direction. So these are the physical quantities which require the magnitude of the physical quantity to be given as well as the direction. Without the direction, these physical quantities cannot be completely expressed. So they require that directional aspect. So vector quantities in Marathi are termed as Sadisha Rashi. So these are the physical quantities. या भौतिक राशी आहेत ज्यांना दिशा देण्याची गरज आहे. So these are vectors, Sadisha Rashi. Okay, so physical quantities which can be expressed only by magnitude are scalars, which are expressed by magnitude along with the direction become vectors. Okay, now what are the examples of vector quantities? Examples of vector quantities are displacement. Okay, examples of vector quantities are velocity, acceleration, force, etc. So these physical quantities require direction to be given along with the magnitude of this physical quantities. So these are vector quantities. Now let us go for the comparison between distance and displacement. Many a times we confuse ourselves between distance and displacement. Distance is the total distance that is covered from the start point to the end point, whereas distance is the shortest difference between the start point to the end point. Okay, it is the shortest length of the path along with the direction becomes displacement. Okay, now let me give you an example like how displacement becomes a vector quantity, distance is a scalar quantity. Now say for example, you all students are on a night safari. Okay, you know what is a night safari? That is, you have gone for an outing. Okay, your teachers have taken you for a night safari, a night excursion, and you have to explore the region of a forest. Okay, but where? At the night time. You are being given your own devices like a walkie-talkie or a in fact device which can measure the distance, give you the direction and so on. So you are being divided into say 3 groups. Okay, group A, group B, group C, and from the base camp your teachers ask you to start your journey to explore that forest. Okay, and you have to keep on giving the information where you are, how much distance you have covered after every half an hour or 1 hour to the person who is at the base camp. Say this is the, in fact you can say a small very interesting part of excursion. Now when you start from your base camp, say this is our base camp O. Okay, this is the base camp. Okay, and you have to reach what? You have to reach, these are the outskirts of this forest. Okay, you have to reach over here. See, 3 groups are there and you begin your journey. Group A, Group B and Group C. As you take up the routes, as you take up your own paths, you start exploring the forest, you are observing, in fact, whatever interesting features that are to be observed on that moonlit night. तुम्ही चाललात मस्तपैकी आपलं excursion करत. Say group A has gone in this direction. Okay, group B has gone in this direction, group C has gone in this direction. Okay, and then every person, the head leader of each of this group is informing the person who is at the base camp how much distance they have covered, where they are, at what point they are, and everything is going on well. Okay, everything is going on well. Group A reaches their destination where they had to reach the camp over here and they have rightly gone at this place. Group C reaches the end point here, right? But what happens is that this group B, which has some very extraordinary, very inquisitive children, they think of rather following the right track to go into some deeper parts of the forest and explore some more things. Okay, so they are doing that. And in the meantime, this group gets lost. So they are lost somewhere, as they have lost their right track. They are lost somewhere in this forest. Now they inform at the base camp that they are lost, and their device tells that they are at a distance of 10 kilometers from the base camp. At what distance? 10 kilometers from the base camp. But as I said, these are over-inquisitive students, okay, over-excited. So they inform the base camp the distance of separation of the group from the base camp. म्हणजे ते बेस कॅम्प पासून किती अंतरावर आहे हे ते नमूद करतात. म्हणजे मॅग्निट्यूड त्यांनी दिला की they are 10 kilometers from the base camp and they need help now. Now it is the duty of the persons over here to search them. मग search party निघते या base camp मधनं to search this group. But students, what information have they given to the base camp? They are at a distance of 10 kilometers from the base camp. मग मला सांगा, ह्या बेस कॅम्प मधनं निघणाऱ्या ज्या सर्च पार्टीला या मुलांना शोधायचंय. बेस कॅम्प पासून किती अंतरावर? 10 किलोमीटर्सवर, राईट. बट 10 किलोमीटर्सवर शोधताना they will have to search for each and every point on this circle whose radius is 10 kilometers, isn't it? हे 10 kilometers, हे 10 kilometers, हे 10 kilometers, 10 म्हणजे या सर्कल वरच्या प्रत्येक पॉइंटवर कुठेतरी हा ग्रुप बी असणार ना, की जो हा पॉइंट या बेस कॅम्प पासून 10 किलोमीटरच्या अंतरावर आहे, हा पॉइंट या बेस कॅम्प पासून 10 किलोमीटरच्या अंतरावर आहे, इथला पॉइंट या बेस कॅम्प पासून 10 किलोमीटरच्या अंतरावर आहे. म्हणजे आता ह्या सर्च पार्टी पुढे केवढं मोठं आव्हान आहे. दे हॅव टू गो ऑन सर्चिंग फॉर दिस ग्रुप बी along the circumference of this circle whose radius is 10 kilometers. Correct? That means the information conveyed by them lacks something. त्यांनी जी इन्फॉर्मेशन ग्रुप बी ने बेस कॅम्पला दिली आहे त्याच्यात काहीतरी त्रुटी आहे. आणि काय त्रुटी आहे? तर ती त्रुटी आहे की they did not give the direction. They were given the device which tells them the distance, which tells them the direction also. So what should the leader of that group be? Tell the personals at the base camp at what distance they are from the base camp and also the direction. Okay. Then again information, again there is the information passed from the base camp to the leader of this group B. Give your direction, give your direction, give your direction. And then the direction is given by the leader of the group B. And the direction conveyed is they are in the direction. कोणत्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये आहेत ते? तर they are in northwest direction. Okay. आता डायरेक्शन त्यांचा जो डिवाइस आहे तो काय सांगतोय? नॉर्थ वेस्ट. मग हा आहे नॉर्थ. ओके, दिस इज द नॉर्थ. देन टू द राईट विल बी द ईस्ट, लेफ्ट विल बी द वेस्ट. असं जर असेल तर नॉर्थ वेस्ट डायरेक्शन म्हणजे ही वेस्ट जाणार, ही नॉर्थ जाणार, मीन्स दे आर समवेअर हियर, इज इट? सो नाउ दे are searched only in this sector. या सेक्टर मध्ये फक्त त्यांना आता शोधावं लागणार आहे. So the base camp person is the search party advances in the proper direction and they find the group exhausted and sitting here at this point. The group is collected. Okay, what does this mean? That the quantity displacement distance was given by them, which was 10 kilometers. So done. But their displacement was not exactly known because direction was not given. So this physical quantity displacement therefore can be expressed completely only when magnitude is supplemented with direction. So it is needed that to give the vector quantities completely along with the magnitude, we have to give the direction. So the physical quantities which can be completely expressed by magnitude along with the direction are vector quantities, which can be completely expressed only by the magnitude are the scalar quantities. Now these scalars can be added or subtracted directly. Scalars can be added or subtracted directly. Okay, like if I have got 5 kg of sugar, then again I go and buy 3 kg of sugar. Together I have bought 8 kg of sugar. So I can add this 5 kg plus 3 kg is equal to 8 kg. But vectors cannot be added or subtracted by mathematical means. So वेक्टर्स आपण डायरेक्ट ॲडिशन करू शकत नाही किंवा सबट्रॅक्शन करू शकत नाही बाय मॅथमॅटिकल मीन्स. सो वी हॅव टू गो फॉर जॉमेट्रिक मॅथमॅटिकल म्हणजे अल्जेब्राइक मेथड में वी कैनॉट ऐड वेक्टर्स. फॉर दैट वी हैव टू गो फॉर geometric method to add or subtract vectors, and that is what we are going to study in the later part of this chapter. Okay students, so have you got the points clear between vectors and the scalars? Go through the definitions of both and the examples of both. These are going to be the short answer type questions asked in your paper. Okay, then we are going to concentrate now on the vector physical quantities. Okay. Now we'll see representation of a vector. How do we represent a vector quantity? So let us go for representation of a vector. Now a vector is represented by a directed line segment. How do we represent a vector? It is represented by a directed line segment. Okay, which you can also call as arrowhead. Say we have to give the vector which is directed from point P to point Q. This is how we are going to give the vectors from the point P to the point Q using an arrowhead. Here, the start point of the vector P is called, what is it called? It is called the tail of this arrowhead, and the end point Q is head of the arrowhead. Okay, So point P is the tail, point Q is